Must have been taken. I know you were at the Berenchik fight.
Yes.
You saw that. You've seen what your other countrymen have done. Now it's on you to kind of finish the work. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. It reminds me of those old vibes from Olympic Games where we were fighting also together. Now it's cool to feel it again 12 years later.
What did you take from those sparring sessions against Benavidez? How can that help you on Saturday night?
Well, I don't know if this is going to help me, but, it was a good experience because when we were sparring, he was already a world champion, and I was just starting my professional career, even though, I have, a very decent amateur career. I mean, great experience.
You've had one excusable loss against Benavidez, and you've come back. And
It's not excusable, he just lost.
You've come back. Have you been happy with your fights since then? Are you still looking to do more?
I think I had enough time to get back my rhythm. Last year I fought 3 times, and now I think I just right there, and this fight just happened in a right moment.
Do you actually feel better than you did going into the Benavidez fight?
I hope I do. We will see tomorrow. Saturday.
Oleksandr, you said to us in a huddle yesterday about that you came out second best in the sparring. In the years since, aside from the added experience, what do you think you've improved most, and how can that be useful on Saturday against David?
Look, when you spar guys, you first of all you know what to expect, right? And also you learning some little things which you can possibly use. So I think it's going to be beneficial for both of us, basically.
When we spoke last week,
which is going to make this fight more exciting.
Yeah, for sure. You said to me last week that you were about to meet Oleksandr Usyk. Did you enjoy the visit from him last week in Los Angeles?
Oh, of course.
What did you guys speak about?
Listen, we just remember all those cool vibes, especially from Olympic Games, and we spent a lot of time together. We were living in the same room, in the same team, it's super cool. Now we have different lives, but we still, keeping communication, and personal meetings. It's always warm and super nice.
Will he be here on Saturday to cheer you on ringside?
Well, he kind of busy in Canada filming something with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but he told me if there's going to be any room, he will fly here and support.
Thanks, Oleksandr.
Are you going to use any of Teddy Adler's instructions he gave you on your top fight that you had with Adonis Stevenson?
Did I?
Are you going to use that leading up to this fight against David Benavidez? Some of the inspirational...
throughout the whole your career, basically, when you have a big fight, let's say biggest fight in your life, and people say, how much did you get ready? Did you prepare to your fight? I think you prepare whole your life. From the first day you cross the threshold of the gym. So basically, of course, you're getting something here, something there, and something which I got from Teddy. Obviously, I'm gonna use too.
Did you get any conversation with Lomachenko and Usyk coming into this fight? Because I know that they won their fight.
Yeah, I met Usyk 1 week ago. He basically was in LA. Now he's in Canada, and likely he's gonna come for my fight to support. Yeah, I talked to him.
Have they spoke to you? Give you any encouraging words like you can do it?
No, we just met and we didn't say a word. We just shook a hand and spent 5 hours together, but not saying any word. I'm kidding, man. Of course, we're bullshitting, and you're like, oh, you really? No. I'm saying, we were just bullshitting, having fun, and then sitting in the sauna.
When you saw Usyk beat Fury, I know he has a rematch coming up. Do you think that's going to be worse than you did the first time? You got Fury pretty bad.
In a Usyk rematch?
Yeah, with the Fury.
It's hard to say, like Fury posted 3 days ago, not him obviously, that he saw him some completely tank in some bear, some people carrying him. Today probably I don't know, what was it, confession. He hit in the back and say I know I'm gonna be in the best shape. It really depends on Fury because Usyk gonna be ready, believe me. I know this guy, he's gonna be even better. What Fury will be able to show, we will see, because I've heard Fury, there's rumors after some psychological stress, Fury usually goes with drugs and a lot of alcohol. We'll see how he will handle it this time. If he will be in better shape, we're gonna see the better fight. Usyk definitely gonna be at least the same, but I think even better. It really depends on Fury.
For many people, David Benavidez is a monster. Who's David Benavidez for?
Listen, monster is a name. I'm skeptical. I'm not believing monsters. I mean, if you can compare him, he's a great fighter and probably gonna face the monster, which is just a human.
How much do you expect to weigh on fight night?
Weight?
Yeah, like how?
Maybe you'll gain maybe like 15 pounds, I think.
Do you? Could that be a big advantage that you can use over David?
I think he's gonna be bigger.
You do.
Well, I think he's a big guy.
Was he bigger than you back then?
How much of a factor is it that you've already been in it with him? It's not going to be a surprise. Someone you've seen before, even if it was.
Well, listen,
sparring.
I've been with him in the ring not yesterday. If we would, let's say, fight or spar like a year ago, again, like nowadays, we are both completely different fighters. It happened like, he says 7, I think even 8 years ago. Come on, two completely different person. I mean, we both developed a lot, and since this time, I think both gained a lot.
You saw his growth, so did you think one day you guys would meet again and that eventually you would cross paths?
Not really. I never really thought about him because, like, the whole careers he'll fight 168 and I did 175. No.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
What skill set he didn't have when he sparred, and what he has gained from that time?
He basically a complete fighter. He has pretty much everything. Great hand speed. He throws a lot of combinations. Great ability to absorb punches. Look, he's a top fighter. And as I say, like he like one of the great fighters in boxing. He can do pretty much everything. In some areas probably I would mention maybe not. Where he's not perfect, like maybe not the perfect footwork, but other than that, I think he's complete and he can do pretty much everything in the ring.
Some people think he has a mean streak in the ring. Do you see that in him?
Mean streak?
A mean streak, yeah.
What is that?
He likes to punish people.
I'm not looking to punish no one. I'm just looking to.
No,
Him.
David enjoys punishing people.
And he has a mean streak.
Punishing? I don't know. Well, listen, everyone has something, and everyone motivates himself the way he wants to. If it motivates him or maybe it intimidates his opponents, usually like, I don't know, maybe on someone it works. On me, again, I have 250 amateur fights and pretty long 10 years, 11 of the professional career. So basically, I saw all of this stuff. And basically for me, he can try maybe, but I just considering this as another fight. Big fight though, of course I'm excited, but it's nothing different than...
If he gets you into the 8th round, he's known for extra gear that a lot of other fighters don't have. What do you do to interrupt that?
When you say if you're gonna get me to 8th round, so if he not finish me sooner, right?
Well, that's what his mean streak
No, he won. He won. We'll be there.
How do you feel you developed since you guys sparred all those years ago?
I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.